So the futures market is opened 23 hours in a day, 6 times a week. So 23 hours in a day, 6 times a week. It's open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, except Saturday. And then it opens back up on Sunday. So how does it work? It opens at 3 p.m. every single day. So every session, every new session begins at 3 p.m. and it ends at 2 p.m. the next day. So for example, if it opens on Sunday at 3 p.m., it will end at 2 p.m. the next day. And then, so the next day will be Monday. Then they will have a 1 hour break. So from 2 to 3. Then the new trading session will begin at 3 p.m. on Monday and close at 2 p.m. on Tuesday. Then they have a 1 hour break. It begins again at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, ends at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So that's how the futures market, that's the time frame for the futures market. 23 hours in a day, 6 days a week, except Saturday. Now, within those 23 hours, there's different sessions. There is the Asia session, the Europe session, and the New York session, or you can say the US session. All those sessions, like the Asia session, are all the different Asian countries trading. That's the main time of trading. And in the Europe session, all the European countries trading. The New York session is all the US, where mainly the US begins their trading. But the thing is that you can trade all sessions, and every session has different volume, different volatility. So price can move slow or fast according to which session you're trading. I recommend for all of us that are going to start trading futures to focus on the New York session because that one gives you more volume. Even though you can find opportunities to trade within Asia and Europe, I recommend that we trade only the New York session. And if it's your preference, you can always try the Europe or the Asia. So the Asian session starts from 4 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Sorry, 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific time. Europe is from 12 a.m., 12 midnight to 8 a.m. Pacific time. And then New York session begins at 6:30 to 1 p.m. Pacific time. So those are the times for the futures market. Now remember, since the market is open 23 hours in a day, you have to have discipline to not be on the charts, to not be inside the market for the whole 23 hours or for the whole day, because it can be tempting. For example, if you make $400 within 3 minutes, then you're thinking to yourself, I still have 22 more hours to go. Maybe I should go back into the market. So you have to discipline yourself that even though you make your money so quick and the market is still opened, still discipline yourself to not continue trading for that day and come back the next day.